Mello TV Sports starts with some interesting news as financial assistance is on the horizon for former national sports representatives who have fallen on hard times. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport Olivia Babsy-Grange says her ministry is in the process of establishing a special fund to provide such assistance. Minister Grange has directed the Sports Development Foundation to set aside money for the special fund while she finalizes the team that will implement and manage it. During a meeting with the board of the Sports Development Foundation last week, Minister Grange urged the members to treat the establishment of the fund as a priority action. We bowl over to cricket news now. Barbadian pacer Fidel Edwards has made himself available for the West Indies and hopes to return to international cricket for the first time in almost a decade. Edwards celebrates his 39th birthday this week and last represented the West Indies back in 2012. Now he believes he could play a part in West Indies' T20 World Cup campaign later this year. He also hopes he can secure a return to the IPL as well. He last played a match in the tournament back in 2009 and was a part of the Deccan Chargers side that eventually won the tournament. Edwards is currently representing Delhi Bulls in the Abu Dhabi T10 tournament. Meanwhile, Australia have postponed their test tour of South Africa due to health concerns regarding the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, South Africa is battling a second wave of the virus and a new variant of it, with Cricket Australia CEO Nick Hockley saying travelling to the country posed an unacceptable risk to the touring party. With the tour not going ahead, it means New Zealand have qualified for the World Test Championship final scheduled for Lords later this summer. The Baggy Greens were scheduled to fly out for a 3-test series later this month. England left South Africa in December without playing 3 scheduled one-day internationals after 2 members of the hotel staff tested positive for COVID-19. We kick it over to football news now. FIFA President Gianni Infantino says the 2022 World Cup in Qatar will go ahead with full stadiums, as he believes the world would have learned to live with the COVID-19 virus by then. The tournament heads to the Middle East for the first time next year, with no plans to push back the start date due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Gianni Infantino says if the world does not defeat the virus by then, we all have a bigger problem than the World Cup. The CEO of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar has said that the country will use the upcoming Club World Cup to test all the safety protocols that will be in place for the tournament. Meanwhile, FIFA says it is joining with the World Health Organization, WHO, in their campaign for the fair access to COVID-19 vaccines, treatments, and diagnostics. FIFA will launch the campaign during this month's Club World Cup in Doha, Qatar, with a series of promotional videos featuring prominent players and coaches in the tournament. Finally, in the sports news tonight, we head over to tennis news now, as Rafael Nadal pulled out of Spain's ATP Cup tie with a lower back problem less than a week before his bid for a record-setting 21st Grand Slam title at the Australian Open. The world number 2 was scheduled to face Australia's Alex de Minaur at Melbourne Park today. Nadal said he hoped to play for the 2020 runners-up Spain against Greece on Thursday. Novak Djokovic had earlier gave defending champion Serbia a winning start. World number 1 Djokovic defeated Denis Shapovalov 7-5, 7-5 as Serbia claimed a 2-1 win over Canada in their opening Group A match. Defending Australian Open champion Djokovic has won all 10 singles and doubles matches he has played at the ATP Cup, which was introduced to the tennis calendar in 2020. And those are the stories making sports news tonight. We now head back to the news desk with Tamara Mikhail.